Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
And Rana Naraja.
And Warlord 1?
And Kevin here.
And this is Let's Play the Secret World Blind. And today, well, while we were waiting around for everyone to come in, we found 3 pieces of lore hiding around here. Well, this one's not so much hiding. So there. It's about the Council of Venice. Initiate the Dark Days. Something ominous bubbles in Egypt and Transylvania. The Council deploys agents. See designation Amparo Osorio. See designation Carmen Preda. The treaty over Solomon's treasure is violated. When old agreements are breached, things turn serious. The farce ends. Diplomatic crisis croak with storm crows. Murmurs ask if there is even a need for a council anymore.
That sounds ominous.
Right, so there's one up here too. Let's see here. That's Rana who found this one. It's about the Council of Venice. In times you call ancients, something almost went horribly wrong. Those who sleep gigantically nearly wake. Apocalyptic desperation breeds cooperation. The cabals worked side by side, but realized disaster could have been avoided long before. We bust in their ears. And then there's one hiding down here. It's about Temple City discovery. Well, I just earned in the footsteps of somebody. In any case, enter the Council of Venice. They sent a representative to Egypt to observe these happenings. The poor lumbering giant. Though the smuggling of occult artifacts goes against their stricture, they assume it a false alarm and reacted slowly. Our bureaucracy grinds its gears.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Before we move on to her, shouldn't we finish this, the Fedora Express one?
Yeah, but that one takes us over to Said. So I figure we'll just wait. Like the other one takes us over to a guy named Nasir. So those will wait. But there's another side mission over here, Council Laptop. The Council of Venice have picked up a mysterious distress signal. The temporary equipment they have set up here is not powerful enough to make out the entire message, but there might be enough clues in the past that they were able to discern.
Accept.
Yep. And then check the laptop for more information. Let's see. Log entry, blah blah blah, nothing. Let's see. Files not synced, connection to mainframe failing. Log 1378, arrived in Egypt, everything is fine so far. Scratch that, we run into hostiles. I have set up a perimeter with council-approved runic defenses. Let's see if those bastards get through these. Okay, they got through. We're keeping vigil over this particular little corner of hell right now. Requested backup from Venice, no answer. Typical bureaucratic procedure. We need help, and soon. We enlisted the help of some local talent, and some non-local as well. I sent them to investigate the strange occurrences near the volcanic cracks north of town. Haven't gotten a report back yet, but I have faith. We picked up a strange signal. It seems to be sending on our frequencies, but atmospheric disturbances, or something else, is Hello? Hello?
hello.
Haven't.
Just a dip in the internet.
Ah.
Are you there, Warlord?
Ah, now I can hear you.
Yeah. Sorry, internet. Just a minor dip in the internet. It happens sometimes, but
Heard you say the word something and then the beginning of another word.
let's see.
Or something else then.
Let's see. Or something else is partially jamming the signal. We have suggested we look into ways of amplifying the signal to trace it, but there is no way we can spare the manpower keeping our little encampment safe. Oh. According to our data, the signal was routed through a satellite located at azimuth 12.4 and elevation 31.7. Right, so that's what's here. Okay. So we will be hacking dishes around town, but we will be saving that for when we have the first of her quests. And the first is the madness of
Can we
men.
talk to her first?
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, almost forgot that. Actually,
She has
no,
a lot to say.
I did forget that. If it would let me open it, that would be nice. No, I don't want to shop. Just give me a moment. I'll try to get away from her. Dialogue works over here. Okay.
Hello.
Right, that helps. Alright, so we have herself. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Click.
I come from San Basilio de Palenque in Colombia, and that is a kind of a secret world in itself. Going home feels almost like traveling in time. It's a beautiful thought. My grandmother, bless her soul, was an adept in the old earth magics, in witchcraft. I've seen firsthand what magic can do in the right hands, and in the wrong hands. This is why
But
I
of
joined
course.
the Council of Venice. I believe we need an agency to govern and regulate these forces. Forces so great, I'm certain we haven't even begun to understand them yet.
Sounds sensible enough.
Hmm.
Alright. Almaraya, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Click.
This place, Almeraya, it's a viper's nest. I'm no stranger to vipers, but these are more venomous than most. I don't feel safe here. The Maria are trying to root out the snakes, but despite their courage and conviction, they are few, and the cultists are like grains of sand in the desert. The villagers, well,
Yeah.
they're either too scared to do anything, or they too worship Aten. Like I said, it's a nest of vipers. You stick your hand in, you might get bit.
Pretty sure I can handle getting bits.
But be careful out there. Watch your
Possibly.
back. You can never know who to trust.
Right.
Ooh.
Well, fortunately, we are here to help the Mariah, and I do believe we already swung things in their favor.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, at least made sure that things aren't so much against them.
Mm.
Now, the secret societies. Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Right. Click.
When I look at you, the first thing I see is potential.
Why, thank you.
Unlimited potential for improvement. I'm not talking
Thank you.
about you specifically, so much as the colors you serve under. Why is it that you need to fight over absolutely everything?
Thank you.
You're not that different, you know. I've worked with agents from all the factions. Potato, potato. In the end, it's all the same. You just need to find a way to work together.
I'll take your word for it.
United against darkness. Remember?
She's got a point.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree with them. At least with her, I'm
Yeah.
like, we still don't know too much about this organization, but if her opinion represents the majority of her organization, then yeah, I totally agree with them.
The big problem with the Council of Venice so far sounds like it's in the mechanical part, if you will, rather than the ideological. It sounds like the big problem is there's just gone a lot of red tape and bureaucracy in it, which means it's very slow. Which can be problematic. In any case, the Council of Venice. Let's hear more about it. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Right. Click.
What a lot of people don't realize is that the Council of Venice was never something that was imposed upon the factions. In fact, the Council was created by the factions to promote cooperation and temper the conflicts, to keep the secret world secret, to prevent all-out war, and to bring some order to the anarchy. But
Practical
it
enough?
seems we have
Sort of-
forgotten the lessons of the
ah,
past.
yeah.
If we don't get our act back together, I fear we're heading for another Armageddon. And fast. I complain a lot about the Council, and not always in a constructive way. But at the end of the day, I do believe in it, and what it's trying to do. I believe with all my heart that the Council is needed, and that it is possibly our only hope for the future. For a future. That's why it's so frustrating when we get mired down in pointless rhetoric and conflict again and again and again.
I believe that.
Yeah, I can believe that too. Right. The secret world, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Click.
Being part of the secret world is an obligation as much as it is a privilege. I know. You see all the bright lights and the parties, the fireworks and the power. But I
No,
don't believe
actually I
we should
don't.
be doing any of this for ourselves. We should be doing it for them. For all those who have no clue about how the world really works, about what goes on below the surface. It's on us to make sure there is a world for their children to grow up in, free from harm, from darkness. So think about that the next time you receive your orders. The next time they ask you to dance to their tune. Ask yourself, why are you a part of this? Who are you doing it for?
Well, I really don't see any reason we're doing it other than for the people we meet along the way, really.
Well, I just need to say personally, this lady and her beliefs, I admire her integrity.
Yeah, and I haven't seen any flashy light, a lot of power or some parties. Well, power, I suppose, but no parties. I want my parties, and there better be cake.
Yeah, we really haven't been going to the party-like parts of the secret world. Unless you
No,
can...
I suppose we're not high enough up in the hierarchy to do that, which sucks.
Yeah. In any case, the first quest is the madness of men. There's something going on at the temple north of El Mariah. Meteors are falling from the sky and the very ground is on fire. Find out what's going on and if something can be done. Yeah, we were wondering about that when we passed through the area. Everyone ready?
Glorious.
Yep.
Sorry.
I think we're ready.
Okay, wait.
Not me. The accept button disappeared. Okay, I am as ready as I can be.
Right. 3, 2, 1, click.
It's like the plagues of Egypt. First, the water turns to blood.
Oh dear.
Figuratively, if not quite literally. Then there's hail and thunder, locust swarms, flies and disease, and then darkness.
Then frogs.
And now,
I haven't seen that many frogs, though.
the very fires of heaven rain upon us. It's almost beautiful. But only from up here. There's no beauty to be found down there.
I believe you.
Death and war. This land has been cursed by history and the madness of men. Of course, I don't have the manpower to investigate, let alone do anything about it. All that's left for me is to write another report to the council, pleading for them to come see for themselves, to witness how the skies and ground have opened up, unleashing the wrath of God upon us all. No, not the wrath of God. There's nothing biblical about these plagues. This is all in the hands of humans.
Which, in a way, makes it more scary if humans can make the world do that.
Yeah.
I agree. Right. Well, we'll investigate the ruined site, but first we have to mess with some satellite dishes.
I swear, when I find out who the cultist who did this particular little ritual is, I'm going to pop a cap in his head.
Sorry, I just got the cab as, you know, a British taxi.
Alright, but I will tell you...
Okay, that's owl. That's another owl.
And it's a weird image.
Yeah, okay, that must be painful as hell.
Put a
I'm gonna
cab in
drive
your...
a car straight up your asshole. No!
Jesus Christ, no, that's cruel.
Well, you guys know me.
Oh, I think I found one at least.